Hey folks, this is Orgonite Austin. Okay, the video that you're about to see is the weatherman's forecast the day after I covered Austin with 730 pieces of Orgonite, one on every block in South Austin, June 14th, 2011. Okay, that's also the month that the bloody heat disappeared and we were followed by 5 months of healthy rain. Here's the weatherman's forecast observing what happened the day after I covered Austin with 730 pieces of Orgonite. You'll notice he seems kind of preposterous and he doesn't really know what's going on. He doesn't know why that big high pressure, which was over us for months, is gone. It's gone. Big high pressure, which was over us for months, disappeared. Usually it moves. No, it disappeared. Okay? Here's the weatherman telling you. Okay? Check it out. It is September the 15th, the day after I Orgonited downtown with 730 more, in addition to the 530 and the 107. It is September the 15th, and here's the forecast for today.
Has to do with this front that's kind of...
Chief Meteorologist Mark Murray, Austin's weather authority.
Well, it'll be in the low 90s as the game starts tonight and fall into the upper 80s by the end of the game. There actually are 1 or 2 showers in central Texas tonight. It has to do with this front that's kind of stalled now across central Texas. It moved in last night. Dallas today on the other side of the front, 78 degrees for their high. That's the coolest they have been in 4 months. Well, we're not going to see that much cooling here in central Texas. In fact, that front will push back to the north tomorrow as a warm front. We'll be stuck in the 90s, but at least our triple digits looks like they are a thing of the past. We'll zoom in here just a little bit to central Texas and show you the few little showers that have popped up here over the past couple of hours. Nothing too big. In fact, all the showers that we're expecting over the next few days, none of them I don't think will bring any drought relief, but you can see a shower out there just northwest of the Rockdale area. Here's a look now at our rainfall projections over the next 7 days. Even though we don't expect a steady, soaking rain like we so desperately need, between now and next Tuesday, things will start to slowly look better and better, as we could see scattered showers each day. It won't add up to much. Most of the rain, though, will be up to the central plains of the U.S. and along the eastern seaboard, where they're still recovering from Irene that brought so much flooding today. Now, Fish, of course, was the band that played ACL last year. Well, they're not going to be here this year, but for good reason. Last night they played a big benefit concert in front of 12,000 people who paid $75 a ticket to help raise some money for the flooding victims along the east coast of the U.S. Our forecast in Austin tonight, with just 1 or 2 scattered early evening showers, 73. Now, that big high pressure wedge which has been over us for months is gone. And a weak trough of lower pressure has moved in to take its place. So between the heat of the day, trough of low pressure, and plenty of Gulf moisture, we could see a little shower or 2 each afternoon or early in the evening. Highs near 96 degrees, and that will continue here for the next 5 to 7 days. Right now in Austin, under a partly cloudy sky, it's 93, humidity 33%. We've had east-southeast winds today. Today's high temperature is 96 degrees at both Bergstrom and Camp Mabry. Yes, it's still 5 degrees above average, 3 degrees short of the record, but much cooler than those triple digits that we have been seeing 4 days in a row with record-setting temperatures. That streak ended today. This is a streak we'd like to see ended here with no rainfall today. Our last big rain now, it's been since June 22nd, so almost 3 months. Fall elm in the medium count today, mold in the high category. Mold should stay in the high category tomorrow with a little bit of fall elm. Not seeing much ragweed because of the drought. That's some good news, I guess. Your allergy forecast from the KB Storm Team every morning in the Austin American-Statesman. As we mentioned, Dallas cooled off today with a high of 78, coolest day since last May. They're down to 75 right now. That front stalled right in here. So north of the front, we're in the 70s, 60s, even 52 degrees with some fog up in Amarillo. To the south, it's still summer with 80s and 90s across most of Mexico, but to the north, it's starting to feel like winter with 19 degrees this morning in northern portions of Minnesota. Denver right now is at 63. 58 degrees currently in New York City, 72 at Atlanta. The high pressure, which has been over Oklahoma and Texas for most of the summer, has been moving to the south, as typically happens as we get into mid-September tonight. It is located just south of Brownsville as it continues to push south, and a trough of low pressure has kind of come in to take its place. So a little bit more unstable conditions in the atmosphere. Leads to more clouds during the afternoon and just those slight chances for rain. No big fronts coming in. Those typically don't happen yet for a few weeks. Here's the hour-by-hour forecast tomorrow. Mix of clouds and sun. A couple scattered little showers from time to time. We'll start off tomorrow in the 70s. I think we're winding up in the 90s tomorrow with still nice, cool, comfortable temperatures for North Texas. Here's a look at the hour-by-hour forecast for Central Texas. Tomorrow morning, one or two tiny little showers perhaps. Kind of more clouds than sun, I think, over the next several days, and one or two showers passing by from time to time, but no heavy rain, no severe weather expected. 72 degrees tomorrow morning at Georgetown. It'll be 70 early in the morning at Bastrop. We're heading back into the 90s tomorrow afternoon. Here's our 7-day forecast. Pretty stable weather pattern now, but at least it's cooler than it has been. But we'll still be in the mid-90s, which is still above average for this time of year. But each day we have a 20% chance of a brief shower or thunder shower in the forecast. Highs in the 90s and overnight lows in the 70s. So overall, looking up.
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
No big changes in the forecast. Again, we typically don't get those big cold fronts that cool us into the 70s like Dallas until October.
Well, we're hoping. So hopefully soon.
That's right.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right, folks. Here I am spilling the beans, and feel free to call me crazy. HAARP is being used on Texas to push that dog out of here. No, it's being used on Texas to push Ron Paul out of office. Gridding the land with Orgonite, as I'm doing, is neutralizing HAARP's effect on Texas. HAARP antenna is designed to destroy the ionosphere. Orgonite's ionizing effect are replenishing the ionosphere faster than HAARP can destroy it. This style of gridding with Orgonite neutralizes HAARP's effect on the area that's being targeted by HAARP. So, when they find out that this is what's going on, grid the land with Orgonite, neutralize HAARP, wake people up, and let's make it rain. After we get done organiting Austin, we're going to Dallas. Oh yeah, and the following clips is just a repeating pattern of the heat temperature differentiation between Texas and the borders around Texas.
I think we're winding up in the 90s tomorrow with Sundays. I think we're winding up in the 90s tomorrow with Sundays. I think we're winding up in the 90s tomorrow with...
Another way you can identify this is look at the infrared satellite imagery of the United States, and you can identify the difference between just Texas and everything else. I'm going to stop there because you still have the ability to call me crazy and doubt it. But should I share any more information, you'll know. And I want to leave everybody with the option to deny everything. In a manner